Really fittingly, he was outstanding today, had everything working in Seattle, kept a really good offense at bay and scoreless, and then Freddie Freeman was trying to get the ball from Clayton Kershaw unsuccessfully, but he took him out of the ball game.
Yeah, Kershaw's like, no, you're not getting this from me. But at the same time, listen, Clayton Kershaw, what a way to go out. Especially I think the team was thinking we need a victory to help Clayton Kershaw go out with victory. He did his part, not allowing any runs. Offense, they managed it as well. Listen, season's over. Hopefully everybody's feeling okay and can't wait to have a good flight and be ready for Tuesday.
We'll have plenty of reaction from Clayton Kershaw coming up. But first, let's go back to Seattle because Shohei Ohtani, fresh off of that 55th home run of the season, is standing by with Kirsten Watson.
Shohei, first and foremost, today was Clayton Kershaw's last start of the regular season. He, of course, announced his retirement. What was it like just watching him take this mound one more time?
カーショーの最後の試合、引退試合になりましたけども、最後もう一回見れてどう思いましたか？
本当に引退するのかなっていうぐらい素晴らしいピッチングでしたし、まだまだねできるんじゃないかなっていう思わせるぐらいの本当に素晴らしい投球だったなと思います。
It's hard to imagine him retiring after such a great outing. Just a great body of work he has done over the years.
You guys put an emphasis on putting the run support on the board early in this one, but you personally, you had your 55th home run of the season. That's a new career high, a record, of course. That number, what does that mean to you?
キャリアハイ55本になりましたけども、個人的にとってどういう意味ですかと。
そうですね、それだけ打てればチームは勝つ確率も上がると思いますし、今日は今日としてまず自分のベストを更新できたっていうのはいいことですし、また明日から切り替えてポストシーズンに向けて頑張りたいなと思ってます。
I just try to stay within myself. The fact that I'm hitting more homers gives an opportunity for the team to win, so that's a good sign. And what's done is done now. So I'm really just looking forward to the postseason.
You were a triple short of a shy of the cycle. Were you thinking about that in that final at bat?
最後の打席サイクルは狙ってましたか？
いやもう何も考えずに、今日は本当にポストシーズンのためのいい感覚を持って終わりたいなと思ってたので、そういう意味では3つヒットも打っていい感覚でポストシーズンで迎えるのかなと思ってます。
I didn't really think about the cycle. Just really, I took today's at bats as a way to prepare for the postseason. So I'm glad I was able to have 3 hits today.
You guys are looking for 13 more wins to be holding up that trophy one more time. Does this team feel like it's ready?
13勝に向けてこのチームは最後までいけそうですか？
そうですね、もう本当に最後の最後まで。チーム一丸になって戦いたいですし、本当にこのシアトルでの参戦も素晴らしい内容で終わってると思うので、この勢いをポストシーズンでぶつけたいなと思ってます。
As long as we stay together, I think we have a chance, and we played really well the last 3 games, the way that we want to play in the postseason. So yes.
Congratulations on a great season, Shohei.
All right, good to hear from Shohei Ohtani. The New York Mets just lost, by the way, so we do know the Dodgers will be facing the Cincinnati Reds Tuesday night. Much more on that coming up. But first, we got to talk about this Dodgers team. The season started 194 days ago in Tokyo, Japan, culminated today in Seattle with them finishing once again as the NL West champs. They're the 3 seed in the National League playoffs, Jerry. There were a lot of trials and tribulations, so many injuries throughout the course of the season. But once again, they're in the postseason, and now they need 13 more wins.
Yeah, and they're really starting to play their best baseball at the right time, and really they're relatively healthy heading into the postseason, which that wasn't the case the majority of the season. We know the starting rotation really wasn't healthy. Blake Snell took him time to get back. Obviously, Tyler Glasnow as well. It started there in Tokyo with a 2-game mini sweep against the Chicago Cubs. Come back home, beating the Tigers at home with a walk-off, getting rings. They got off to a great start, and then the season. Sometimes the season seasons, but all in all, the Dodgers were consistent and played their best baseball, are playing best baseball right now, heading into the playoffs.
It's really amazing when you think back about the adversity they had to overcome throughout this, whether it's injuries, a lot of injuries to their pitching staff, from starters to guys in the bullpen. I can't even remember. It was in the teens. It was in the teens, the amount of injuries and guys on the IL at one point, and then you had certain position players going on the IL that you had to weather the storm as well from offense. So there were times where you had the pitching was good, the bullpen was good, offense was struggling, and vice versa. It was kind of up and down, and they still managed to be here once again, winning the division, being in the postseason once again. And you're right, it's a matter of wanting to play well down the stretch, and they are right now playing the best that we've seen over the course of this season.
Well, and the Dodgers have had the bye in the postseason each of the past 3 years with this new playoff format. This year they have tomorrow off. They're going to get right back at it Tuesday night against the Cincinnati Reds at Dodger Stadium. The way they've been playing, really, Nomar, in this series, on this road trip, in the last 3 weeks, winning 15 out of 20. Do you like the Dodgers not having 5 or 6 days off and just being able to continue on playing?
I do, because I think it's critical to this team. I think in the years past when we looked at some of the injuries guys maybe had down the stretch, getting that break. And also, I think just the balance and consistency you had from whether from the offensive side, the starting pitching, to the bullpen, and especially the bullpen. And this year, like we were just mentioned, is that it's so inconsistent, whether with offense, the pitchers, from pitching staff, the starters being injured, to the bullpen, the lack of consistency. And right now, I think that's probably the one issue that the Dodgers have, is that bullpen concern. And we said we would like to see them, as far as having a true chance, be hot down the stretch. And here they are. They are playing from offense and starting pitching the best we've seen all season long. And you don't want that to stop. You want to carry that momentum and going. So I think being in this wild card is a good thing to have them, so they don't have to lay off that, so they don't get cold. Just go out, ride this, continue playing good baseball.
I love the way we talk about this team. Their pitching lines up. You know, you don't want to have that long week. Now, if they did have that bye, they would make do. But in years past, I liked the bye because guys were banged up, especially in the starting rotation. You needed that bye to get these guys recovered and rested. These guys are rested. These guys are ready to go. So I have a feeling that the big show goes game 1 and then go on from there. So you got Show, Snell, Yamamoto, Glasnow pitch out of that bullpen. Emmett Sheehan as well. These guys are well rested and ready to go. So when they're rested and ready to go, I like that they're going to really attack the playoffs right away.
And there's going to be a lot of talk tonight, tomorrow, and even Tuesday going into game 1 about, the Reds have this great starting pitching, which they do.
Yes.
Great young starting pitching. But you know who else has really good starting pitching? The Dodgers certainly have great starting pitching. Let's head right back to the booth in Seattle. Check in one final time with Steven Nelson and Jessica Mendoza.
Jess, the Dodgers finished the 2025 regular season on a high note. They sweep the Mariners. They win 5 in a row to cap the regular season, another National League West winning season, and they do so in really special fashion. Clayton Kershaw's final regular season start, he gets a win. Ohtani gets an historic home run, and the team as a whole played lockdown baseball all weekend.
And this is what we're heading into October with. I mean, honestly, to have Clayton Kershaw, you knew it was going to be an emotional day. See Rick Honeycutt and A.J. Ellis. You know, obviously, Ellen Kershaw's here, but just to watch how he threw. Like, we talked about his career. We're getting into stories, but then 7 strikeouts, 16 swing and misses. He had some of the best stuff that we've seen all season from him.
So what's your read on this club? 13 wins away from back-to-back championships. It's not going to be easy. The postseason is wild, as we know, and now the Dodgers have to play a wild card series.
These 5 wins, and honestly the last few weeks, what they've shown is what was the weakness in the bullpen. I am a lot more excited about. We've seen the offense come to life, the starting pitching. No one can compete with that. But now the bullpen, when you think about Clayton Kershaw and the role that he played, Roki Sasaki and Emmett Sheehan, there's so many pieces and guys that I get excited about, because what was a weakness is now going to be a strength. And this team, you don't want to play LA.
Another fun season, partner. Appreciate you so much.
Awesome.
And all of you for tuning in with us all year long. And so from the bottom of our hearts, we say thank you from the Sportsnet family, which, again, has got you covered in the postseason, pre- and post-game shows. So keep it tuned in.